Welcome to the most must-see channel on YouTube. Welcome to Barnes Arcade. This video was never meant to be made. Why? Because as you see, I picked up a tiny arcade machine. Now, I've seen these in stores for a couple of years now. You know, they have them at Walmart, GameStop. I've even seen them at Five Below. So, I've never really had an interest in something this small. You can play it. It does have working controls and a tiny little 2.75-inch screen. But this thing is just small. It's very tiny. There's some instructions. You can run it on 4 AA batteries or a USB-C cable, which is not included. This is the Taito, officially licensed Taito Space Invaders cab. Now, like I said, I never had interest in some small, tiny arcade machine. I see them in other people's videos. I get it. But to be honest, be honest with me, guys. This thing just sits on your shelf and you don't play it. It's just for looks, right? I mean, come on. But I went ahead and picked one up. I had an idea of possibly doing a stop motion action figure video and using this. And I just I saw it. I was kind of upset. I went to GameStop the other day and I thought it was going to be their new retro store, but it was just a regular GameStop and they weren't set up for the retro part. But they had quite a few different versions of these tiny little My Arcade Micro Player Pro, and I just kind of quickly looked over them and I thought, well, it's $40. It does look cool. I am an arcade enthusiast. So let's just go ahead and pick one up just to see. So let's take this thing out of the box and show you guys what it's all about. Is it worth it? Let's see. So here it is in all its glory with 2 action figures for size comparison. Rei is 6 inches tall and Shinsuke is 7 inches tall. This comes with this crappy little Micro Player Pro manual. This basically just tells you how to put in the batteries and shows you what the buttons are, so it's pretty much useless. Also comes with a poster of the other machines that you can get, the tiny arcade machines. And on the back, it has some more. So if you're interested in the My Arcade tiny shelf candy, there you go. So let's take these figures out and show you a little more of the machine. So on the machine itself, you see there's artwork on the front and around the bezel and underneath on the sides. Then on the back, you have the battery slot, 4 AA batteries. Then you have a USB-C port, which is plugged in. You have a headphone port, a brightness setting, the power button, volume up, volume down. Then on the front, you have your joystick, you have your fire button, you have the home button, which takes you back to the first main screen. You have 1 player and 2 player. Then you have these faux coin doors and your button for inserting a coin. So let's turn this thing on and see if we can get it to look good for you. You have your My Arcade logo. You can insert a coin. The coin doors light up when you plug it in and turn it on. So we'll go 1 player. I'm gonna try to play this on camera. This is gonna be awkward. The volume is very nice. It is playable, which is surprising. Now, I would not sit here and play this for long periods of time. But it is playable. The joystick and the button do not feel cheap. But the rest of the machine does feel like it's just plastic. So I feel like if I drop this on the floor, it would definitely break. But there's the game. You see it. It's loud. And it is playable. Gives you the logo. But this only has Space Invaders because that is what it is. A tiny Space Invaders arcade cabinet. So who is this for? Well, I think that it would be a great gift. Like a Christmas present or a birthday present for a gamer in your life. That you don't want to just spend a boatload of money and buy a 3/4 scale arcade machine or a video game system, or heck, even an actual video game costs $70 these days. And this was only $40. It's very neat, very nostalgic. And yes, it is shelf candy. I'm probably never going to play this after this video, just to show people maybe. But other than that, yeah, it's shelf candy. So that's why I never wanted one to begin with. But with the action figure stop motion video in my brain, I ended up picking it up. So do you have one of these? Do you play it? Or is it just shelf candy? And be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more content like this. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.